So Rob Smash, what do you think of these Animal Men?
They're fucking good players, really, really good players, and like being in a band with them was amazing. So, you know, and they're amazing people, all of them in different ways. But like Julian's just a mind-boggling character with incredible vocabulary and the best storyteller ever in the world. You know, just sitting on a tour bus with him is just, when he's on it, it's incredible. You know, Bogue's just like, is an incredible musician, great songwriter, great vocalist, really shit sense of humour.
I think we might have been in awe of Smash a little bit, actually. They were like the real deal. Maybe the press saw that as well, you know, because I think back in the early days, you know, Smash were, I think we were like runners up to Smash to some extent right at the very beginning. They're nice guys and really, really good at what they did. They were exciting gigs.
Your classic three-piece, no deadwood, no nonsense, pure energy. I listen to their album still to this day. It's still on my iPod. I have a real affinity for Smash, which I think they'd be surprised about, and I think the rest of these Animal Men would be surprised about.
There are moments of Smash that are equal to, or I think even better than, Live at Leeds by The Who. It is a jazz band. They were a rock band. They would riff off each other, both musically and physically. Just the most extraordinary band, and they still are, you know, and they're innocent of what people see in them, you know, and I think that's incredible. Just most amazing band, and I still have yet to see a band probably outside of the 60s that you mythologise, Cream, Zeppelin or something like that, do you imagine do the same thing? You know, I've never seen a band like maybe the Hypnotics in a kind of halfway house to that point, but Smash will literally, every gig will be different and every gig will be better than the last. You know, I can't say much more about them. They're an incredible band, you know, and to be included in the same sentence as them was incredible, you know.
I think that's very kind, and I think it's true when we're free of trappings, because we are just three friends.
Once we were creating at a hell of a pace, you kind of cease to be a fan of other bands because you're so into what you're doing and pushing out what your message and telling everybody what you want. You kind of stop listening to everybody else. It's there, but you're not really taking it in like you used to, because you're one of them now. You're not a fan anymore. You're creating something that's equally as good, if you hope better. You know.
The management were great because this Animal Men manager and our manager were friends in Brighton anyway, and they obviously orchestrated the whole thing to kind of have us like have some sort of battle with each other and stuff. But we were all friends at the end of the day, and I don't know. I love their spirit. I love the way that they looked on stage as well. They looked kind of. We were a bit scruffier than they were. They were kind of a bit sort of sharper edged and stuff. But okay, we were more kind of vibe and more natural. They were more contrived, but more professional with it as well. You know, definitely. I thought a lot better band than we were on the whole. I think, in as much as that we were great live and we were better than them live, but on record, they probably, you know, the whole package, horrible word, but they're probably better than us, I think. I think they did do that better than we did, really. They were a bit more sort of sussed.
I felt that Tam knew what they were doing and we were just doing.
And like Julian's attitude to how a rock and roll band should be is spot on. You know, he's into it. He's properly into it. You know, it meant everything to him. If he's doing something, it means everything to him. You know.
A regret I have is that us and these Animal Men ought to have toured together, certainly in Europe, where it was less easy for people who liked both bands to see both bands. I mean, we toured with the Cramps and Corrosion of Conformity, and we did a little Italian tour, but we ought to have done it with Tam, I think. It would have been good.